Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Overnight, the US dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of six major currencies, rebounded from 109.33 and settled at 110.30 in New York this morning, paring back some of its losses ahead of the US CPI data that's due out later today. Looking at the number, the market is expected to see a weaker data release, which could see around 8%. With the previous month in September at 8.2 and in August the reading was at 8.3. However, the core CPI strips out the measure volatile food and energy component and is projected to rise by 0.6 on forecast versus its 0.4% expected. And looking for that, could see a little bit of a mixed reading. Nevertheless, the dollar still looks somewhat weak as it rebounds and still has 108 on the cards, as I feel that the technicals are still remaining somewhat heavy and therefore should keep some of the objectives that I've been looking for this week intact. Looking at the Australian dollar, the upside is still around that 65 to 66 as we got very close to the 60-day moving average but backed away sharply. In light of the pattern though, the support is looked around 63.80, 85, but the support from the RSI is a bit weaker. But nevertheless, as long as we don't take out 63.80, then I feel that the upside target can be achievable. The euro backed away from its top side resistance area, which was seen around that 101 region. From backing away, the market is now somewhat buckled to the support the bullish case, but still holding positive though. In light of the pattern, we should see further demand if we fall back towards 99.75, and with the upside aspect looking towards 101 to 101.85 and reassess from there. The dollar yen also found a bit of recovery in terms of profit taking after the market slid towards that 145, and now looking towards the top side challenge at 146.65. Technicals are still bearish, so we'll most probably see a failed attempt and eventually see the market reach its objective of 143. Sterling gave back quite a lot of its gains overnight and took out the support level after the bulls were cheering and not so much now. Taking out the level of 114.35.45 has given a slightly denser pattern for the bull case and therefore could see a slide towards 113.30 and reassess from there as 112.70 is seen beneath. I'm not overly bearish, I just feel that this 3-day rally is seeing a little bit more weakness as not expected, but still can reach its objective eventually to 118. After the surge that we saw from the previous day, gold is still holding above 1,700, and at this stage still looks towards the region of 1,729 to 33, where I believe the market will find heavy supply, or at least a bearish ambush from this region. We've seen it twice, so no doubt we will see it again for the third time. If so, could send the market back towards the bottom side around 1,696 to 1,686 and reassess from there. Wrapping up with oil, well, the market's found further bearishness in terms of how the slide has occurred overnight, crushing the level that is at 89.15.45, and from the break the market has continued on and now looks towards the region of 83.70, which is nearly achievable as we're trading around $84 to $85 a barrel. Technicals are heavy. In light of the pattern though, if the level at 83.70 doesn't hold, then we could be looking down towards the region of 78 to 81. Well, that wraps it for the morning. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. I hope you enjoyed the great start to the day.